For 8 years, majority of the communities of Khana local government of Rivers State have suffered untold governmental neglect, deprivation, lack of development, and several unfulfilled promises. They have watched with dismay as the outgoing non-performing administration of Governor Rotimi Amechi reneged on every single promise made to them, choosing instead to deceive them and make further promises with no intention of keeping them. It is the realization that outgoing Governor Rotimi Amechi and his opposition, All Progressive Congress, APC, plan to continue with this unwholesome game of deception and political rigmarole that has driven the people of Khana local government towards the necessary deep reflection. This reflection has led to the most profound decision premised on the need to embrace an honest leader, committed to the overall development of Rivers State and all her communities. The leaders and people of Khana local government area unanimously resolved to endorse Barrister Wike to right all developmental deficiencies in their communities. The endorsement of Barrister Wike was communicated to him and other leaders of the Rivers State People's Democratic Party (PDP) by leaders of Khana local government area as it traversed the length and breadth of the local government in rounds of consultation with the key community leaders and traditional rulers of the area. The governorship candidate, his running mate, and other PDP leaders concluded the campaign engagement with a grand campaign rally at the headquarters of Khana local government area, Bori. Friday, 9th day of January 2015 was a historic day for the people of Khana local government area. The day proved to be one of the most profitable days for the local government, as the leaders held very candid political engagements with the Rivers PDP governorship candidate, Barrister Wike, and other prominent PDP leaders in the state. The frank discussions elicited very concrete developmental pledges that will positively define the future of the people of the area. Their history will never remain the same. This historic day started at the family home of legendary Ogonian Niger Delta freedom fighter, late Ken Saru Wiwa. At that Wiwa family home, the Rivers PDP governorship candidate, Barrister Wike, his running mate, Dr. Ipalibo Gogo Banigo, and other PDP leaders held a very frank meeting with the leaders of the Wiwa family.
I love the deputy governorship candidates of my party, the chairman of the party, and other leaders of the party to come to pay homage. Let Ken Saru Wiwa not only fight for the Ogonis, he fought for the entire Niger Delta. Whatever the Niger Delta, the attention that the people of Niger Delta is getting today, I can say proudly, is as a result of the fight which people like Ken Saru Wiwa put on. And so for such a man, you would always want to identify yourself with a family that produces him. Ken live the life that everybody would want to live. Ken never misled his people. He stood firm for the rights of the Ogoni. And so we owe it a duty that for such a hero, for such a person that cattled for his people, not somebody who will, because of his level, will say, well, I don't bother about my people, I bother about myself. Ken paid the sacrifice. He paid for the price, the supreme price, and today, all of us will continue to remember Kenule Saru.
We represent the symbol of the Ogoni people, because in this family there are widows, there are orphans, and a lot more. I am the oldest man in this family. It's not that I didn't see them when they were born, but one way or the other, they all passed on. Either through polluted air, polluted water, diseases and all that. Ogoni is a very poor environment. Everybody is poor. That is why we keep saying there has to be a change. The people will survive. And I will repeat that slogan, Ogoni must survive. How will it survive if we don't talk? In your nature of very natural and simple and have a large heart, you will care for our Ogoni people. I pray that God keep His presence with you so that all you do, He can see you immediately and correct you.
The meeting ended with a resolution by Wiwa family leaders that Barrister Wike and Dr. Mrs. Ipalibo Banigo to be supported to lead River State out of the woods and ensure the emancipation of the people of Khana local government area in particular and the Ogoni people in general. From the Wiwa family home, the Rivers PDP campaign council drove over to the palace of Benemene Khana, His Majesty Mene WZP Nzidi JP in Lusoeso, where they met with the former chairman of Rivers State Council of Traditional Rulers and his chiefs at the Benemene Khana's palace. The Rivers PDP governorship candidate and his running mate received traditional blessing and endorsement from the traditional ruler and his chiefs.
I wish you well, and I'm convinced that you are going to use your tenure to save me and my people and take away our tears. So this is to bless you.
This endorsement was exceptional, with the Benemene Khana offering prayer for the success of the PDP because of the numerous failures of the outgoing administration in Rivers State. Barrister Wike assured the people of the area that when he assumes office as the governor of Rivers State, he will work towards addressing the development challenges in the community.
Your Majesty, we have come to Khana today to have a rally and to talk to the people of Khana what we intend to do, why they should vote for PDP, why they should vote for Mr. President and all other candidates that are contesting under PDP. As is customary and traditional in our own side, we respect traditional institutions. We cannot go and campaign without coming to seek for a blessing, and that is what we have come here to do. That we should respect you so you can give us the blessing for us to go and have our campaign. And we thank you for giving us the blessing. Your Majesty is part of what we have said. As a first-class ruler, it is incumbent on every government to give our royal fathers a place that is fitting for them to carry out their traditional functions in support of government. This is one of the things we have said, that the present government does not believe or give recognition to traditional decisions. That's why there's no light in this community. That's why the palace can still be like this. No first-class ruler in any part of this country, be it in the north, in the west, that the palace will be like this. This is what we are talking about. And this is why there should be a change in this state. Be rest assured that if by the grace of God, which we know, that God helps Mr. President to win, and helps us to win in this state, one thing we'll do, we'll identify with you, we'll make you happy, so that you know that your children are in government, and then you begin to perform your function the way you are supposed to. Again, you've talked about abandoning the secondary school. It is not only this school. There are no secondary school in Khana that this government has tried to renovate. None. Even the promise to build a model school, up to now, nothing has happened. And when people talk about, oh, we'll give you this, we'll give you that, when will you give when the money is already given the government? Somebody will come there tomorrow and tell you, vote for them, they will do this. They have the opportunity as APC, yet they have not recognized to do anything for Khana local government. And you can be rest assured. One of our Minister of State Education, the one BMGS were the ones who approved it. The one in Taba were the ones who also approved it. So none of the schools in Khana that the government of Rivers State has done anything for, which is the APC-led government. PDP will be different. Be rest assured that one, Sogo will have electricity. Two, Sogo service So on behalf of our team, we want to thank you immensely for the support your children and members of the community have given to PDP and continue to give to PDP.
The Khana Council of Paramount Chiefs, after a meeting with the Rivers PDP Campaign Council on the developmental blueprint for the area, conveyed their endorsement to Barrister Wike and Dr. Banigo. According to the Khana Paramount Chiefs, Barrister Wike will redeem Rivers State and set her on the path of development.
We're in a very good mess in Rivers State. Somebody has mortgaged Rivers State to an extent that it will be difficult for anyone to come and redeem it. Everything we have is gone. have spoiled everything. Where will monorail carry us from here to? After this year, who started monorail did not end monorail? Why is monorail not ended so that we can fly in the air? God has sent somebody that will bail us out. And so we know that with our capability of standing up to say this is the thing and this is what you want to do and you want to make River State great. So we are all behind you. Khana, Paramanuka, are you not behind him? We are behind you. We are all behind you. And carry us along. We are with you. So we are going back now to tell all our children, young men and old men, to ensure that at the appropriate time and date, let their vote not miss road. Their vote must go where we want them to go. Because we are confident in you that you will not let us down.
I'm so excited when the chairman spoke, and that is the truth of the matter. I'm not trying to put a loggerhead with government recognized issues, but the truth of the matter is that those who are very close to the grassroots, those who interact directly with the people, you are the ones. And therefore, for government to succeed, for people to understand what the government is talking about, we always want to identify with you, we want to listen to you, so we will know the immediate problems of the people. And I thank you very much sincerely for saying that you will support whatever programs that we have. Let me tell you for one thing, that before we came, we have paid 1 or 2 visits in some other places, but let me say something that's very touching. It's surprising to me that we've had a government for almost 8 years now. There are so many communities in Ogoniland that do not have electricity. It's so surprising. You will agree with me that as far as Khana is concerned, all the secondary schools, no one that is not dilapidated, no one. You also agree with me that even the model school that government said they would build for Khana, now nothing has happened. And then you hear somebody come up and tell you that if you give them the opportunity, which opportunity? You give them 8 years opportunity and not come. But let me say something that will touch all of us. If you are coming to Bori, you will know that that road is a death trap. I'm sure all of us know that the APC government led by Meji promised Khana people that we were going to dualize that road. As we are speaking today, you and I know that that road has not been dualized. Give us a trial. We are going to dualize that.
The venue of the Khana local government area governorship campaign rally in Bori that the leaders and the people of the area once again publicly displayed their support and overwhelming endorsement of the candidature of Barrister Wike and his running mate, Dr. Banigo. Right from the very moment they stepped into the arena, the atmosphere became festive, with a mammoth crowd celebrating the impending victory of PDP in the forthcoming general elections in February 2015. One after the other, leaders of Khana local government area and Ogoni ethnic nationality stepped forward to publicly endorse the Wike Banigo governorship ticket. There was a consensus among the people of Khana local government area that Rivers State deserve a leader like Barrister Wike.
So they will continue to lie, and lying is not part of us in PDP. We are telling you, a number with the APC is a lost number. From president to governor to senate to reps to House of Assembly, we must must get it all so that our people can work together as a family.
We assure you, I am not the candidates you are putting forward. We assure you, we will speak on your behalf with a strong voice in the National Assembly and in the state assemblies. We will defend your Ogoni people. We will defend and propagate your Ogoni Bill of Rights.
The Khana local government area governorship campaign rally proved to be a huge harvest for the PDP as dissatisfied APC members defected in their numbers to the PDP. Rivers State PDP chairman, Brother Felix Oboa, who received the defecting APC members, declared that Barrister Wike will lead Rivers State back to an era of development and prosperity.
I want to assure you that you are not going to regret your decision you have made today to come back to PDP. Those that Khana local government has already made up their mind to vote for Mr. President. And it is ongoing. It's a living testimony. My chairman said that they are waiting for our leader, the Messiah, the governor, Nyesom Wike, to come and speak to our people. All the DKPs, just remain here. You hear the difference. All of us said, under the rain, under the sun, we must follow Wike.
Another historic aspect of the PDP Khana governorship rally was the maiden appearance of the Rivers PDP deputy governorship candidate, Dr. Mrs. Ipalibo Harry Banigo.
A song in the person of Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, the flag bearer of this great party, who is ready to move everything concerning you to better, better, better. Is your hospital working? No. Our youths qualified to work, are they working? No. So that people who need their cases seen, ought to be seen on time, are waiting trial 6 months, 1 year. Is it good? No. Have you seen the boring roads that have been promised you all these how many times? Have you seen it? New vision. You will see the road when he becomes governor of Rivers State. Vote Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike as the governor of Rivers State.
The rally ended on a high note as the Rivers State PDP governorship candidate, Barrister Nyesom Wike, entered into a development contract with the people of Khana local government area. He carefully reeled out his planned iconic projects to redefine the story of Khana local government area.
How you know a government by whatever promise they make? Almost 8 years, Amechi government is almost going. They promised that they would dualize this body road. No, so? Has it been dualized? Give us a trial. Vote for PDP on 14th. Vote for PDP on 28th. I can tell you, one of the first roads we will make sure that we do is to dualize this body road. We have 2 general hospitals here. One in Bori, one in Taba. No, so? Is anyone working? No. A vote for PDP is a vote to bring back the general hospital. You know, it's surprising to me that 8 years in government, so many Ogoni communities in Khana don't even have light. Leave it for me. The time for you to have it has come. So all these people who are from their places, who are working with APC, can't you answer one simple question? We are not talking about governorship. We are not talking about any other thing. The basic thing for 8 years, for you to give our people ordinary electricity, you cannot. Now you want us again now to come and give you another 8 years that will make us to die. Will you allow that to happen? PDP is your hope. PDP will bring that electricity to the communities that don't have it. We have water board. What do we have? Don't have the water board. Is it working? No. Is it working? No. Ordinary to put water and reticulate it for the communities to drink very good water, you cannot. All you will do is to go and put monorail that will not work. Instead of you to use that money to give the organic people, give them water, give them electricity. To allow you to bury road, you will not do it. You are telling them, hold on. When the man I'm bringing comes, he will do it. You didn't do it. It's the man you are bringing. Is it possible? No. A vote for Jonathan is a vote for the unity of this country. Not so? No. But I can assure you, you are remaining in PDP. I can assure you, that voting for PDP will be a safe haven for the Ogoni nation.
For this project, Barrister Wike set a timeline for implementation.
I have not made too much promises here, have I? I said the organization of body road, not so? I said bringing by the body general hospital, not so? Not so? I said giving water, not be three, and I'm giving you electricity, not so? Now let me tell you, don't fall. I will not stay till 4 years before I finish it. First 2 years, we have finished this.
All over River State, the people, irrespective of their ethnicity and location, have taken a decision to embrace inclusive development driven by the sound, committed and river-centric Wike-Banigo partnership for the envisaged growth of the state. The decision has been taken by the people to hand over the state to a team that has been equipped to deliver. The Khana endorsement is yet another testimony that the march to Brick House is effectively on. The people of River State are committed to the enthronement of development, as exemplified by the Wike-Banigo governorship ticket, and with the celebratory dance steps of the candidate as the band plays different campaign tunes.
Yes,